Taurus. What up, though, family? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Taurus, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have a second house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates from this message today and leave the rest for someone else. Tapping into, these readings are timeless. Timeless. Whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align with your highest timeline, with your best life. Taurus, tapping into your energy today, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe and tap into the energy as I'm connecting with the collective energy. Very much in alignment with where we're at collectively and what the other signs have been getting. It does feel like a bit of a realignment, a bit of a middle world, and a lot of potential coming through to, it feels like, really get the game plan together, to get your energy together, to get yourself together for this next chapter. You, along with, I really feel like every sign has gotten this retreat card as of late over the past couple of weeks. And maybe even in your last reading, this coming through, where we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, where we're in between worlds and kind of going through this shift. And I've been seeing it as this portal that started more or less as Pluto and the sun shifted into Aquarius, and coming online more and more as we make it through Aquarius and Pisces season. March and April have been very prominent energies coming through in the readings as well, and I do feel like as we make it through Pisces season, all of us are being activated in a big way. We have this transit that we're going through with Chiron right now. It's right next to the North Node in Aries. Actually, they're on top of each other at 16 and 18 degrees. So we have a lot of wound energies that we're working through at this time, and I've been saying, to the collective and to, during my personal sessions, to sit with any energies that are arising at this time, even the dark ones, even the shadowy ones, even the more difficult ones, to sit with them, because I do feel like it's a very, very powerful and auspicious time for light workers right now, as we are, this is it. This is where we really step into purpose. This is where we really get down deep into the core of those wounds and heal them, right? Chiron is the wounded healer. North Node is representative of our destiny, our soul's destiny. And so a lot going on right now, you guys. We have in the Keepers of the Light, Isis coming through with magic, manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. We have Horus with the Cosmic Gateway, another very popular message that's been coming through collectively lately. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So with both of these cards together, there's a huge emphasis on where our mind is at, what we're thinking about, what are we speaking over our lives and the lives of others. Our thoughts and our words, extremely powerful at this time. And family, it is with Almoira, with the awakening presence, it is us awakening to higher levels of consciousness, diving down that rabbit hole a bit further, moving to the next level. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So, Bull Gang. We have Call to Action with Commander Ashtar on the bottom. And this is Take Charge, Lead by Example, Walk Your Talk. So, let's pray real quick. I'm going to pray. Feel free to join me. Strength on the bottom, and we will dive into this message. Holy, divine Mother and Father, Grace, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my bull gang, for the Taurus collective, for their highest good. Anything Taurus needs to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Taurus, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Taurus align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Bull Gang align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. And I just want to say, since I don't think we did, we have erosion on the bottom of the illuminated earth. We have renewal. We have potential, reflection, meander. Okay, there's that realignment energy and retreat. There is the light at the end of the tunnel. There is collective coming out of this darkness, working through very deep conditioning, programming, traumas, wounds, karmic cycles, and they come in every shape and form, literally, and a lot of potential to really close the doors on those chapters, on those situations, on those parts of ourselves. All of these things have served their purpose, or they're not serving a purpose anymore, and it almost feels like the ending of the clearing of that Pluto in the sign of Capricorn, clearing of these structures. So, Holy Spirit, what is the theme of Bull Gang's message today? It's the sun and star. I swear that's been another really popular message. Sun and star. High Priestess on the bottom. So you guys, this feels like such a huge activation collectively, where it really, and I've personally, I feel like it's these solar flares that we're experiencing that are, upgrading us, that are activating us. And really, I feel like the collective is at a point in time right now, a major pivot point, but I'm also seeing the entire collective solidifying their connection with the divine, stepping into purpose, really mastering themselves, mastering their crafts, you guys. And with the sun and star, this is extremely deeply healing energy, but it's also the energy, Taurus, of you stepping into your light, shining your light unapologetically, and aligning with this happiness, with this joy, wish fulfillment, manifestations. So this actually feels amazing. I'm seeing, Taurus, your crown chakra is wide open. You're not just sitting there between worlds, you're actually halfway in to the unseen, right? You're reaching into the unseen. So a lot of the Bull Gang collective right now are really connected to the unseen, and you're pulling these downloads down and rooting them into this. So I feel like a lot of you are creating right now, or at least being uploaded with the information, with the programs, let's say, that you're going to be running in this next chapter, the ideas, the inspiration. Wow. So 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the tarot deck. When I pick it up, Taurus, you're focused, you're working hard, you're growing, you're evolving, you're studying, you're building, you're creating. What do we have at the heart of Bull Gang's situation now? What's Bull Gang's energy? Spirit, what is Taurus's energy right now? Walking away from this old chapter, 8 of Pents did end up coming through. So much growth here that Taurus has experienced. You're seeing things so clearly here. You're truly at a point where you are not putting your energy toward anything that isn't giving back to you. Trick no good. And it looks like we're really getting our sights set on the future and what we're building. We have 6 and 8 of Pentacles. This is where you're taking your energy, Taurus. You're putting it toward building yourself, building your life, building your projects or business or whatever you're creating here. And I see you kind of laser focusing your energy and cutting yourself free from the past. 8 and 6 of Cups. Taurus, you've been through so much, and here is where it's like you're finally understanding things on a deeper level, and really taking everything you've learned, turning away from that and putting all of that wisdom into motion, letting that be your guiding light. Very much feeling like hermit vibes here, but also magician vibes, where you're taking that energy and you're focusing on what it is you're trying to create. So what is challenging my bull gang right now, Spirit? Some of you are facing some challenges when it comes to business, the business world, and others I'm seeing family challenges or even challenges in a marriage here. Damn, some of my Taurus brothers and sisters are breaking religious programming at this time. Setting yourself free from the way things were always done. Taurus, it feels like a lot of you are kind of separating, breaking away from the pack at this time and really kind of doing your own thing. What I'm seeing and hearing for some of you, you feel like there's no roadmap to where you're going. So you're kind of just having to figure things out as you go, because you've broken tradition, or because you've broken the way that things have always been done. This is you figuring it out, and you are working with the divine here. Again, I just want to say High Priestess out here twice. You guys are very, very open right now. So with that being said, though, with the veil being so thin, Taurus, it's so important to protect yourself, to seal your aura, to protect your energy, to work daily with something like conscious breathing or yoga or Tai Chi or some type of breath control, some type of mindfulness practice. And there's so many of them, to each their own, but to really tap in with your energy body now, be very mindful of it, and reigning over your energy at this time. I hope that makes sense. Like being in control and aware of your own energy seems to be very important at this time. Some of you are faced with a bit of a difficult decision right now that you're really stressing when it feels like it's happening. It feels like this energy is playing out within a relationship where maybe some of you are thinking about cutting someone off, or telling someone off, or moving away from a situation, a relationship here. There's a lot going on here, Taurus. And I feel like getting to that light at the end of the tunnel, this sun and this star, feels like it's a bit challenging right now. The message I feel is that you're closer than you may think. That's been another message that's been coming through for the collective lately. And it feels like you're really being presented with an opportunity to make it happen at this time, right? 7 and 9 of Pentacles, to plant the seeds, to water the seeds, to grow the garden, so to speak, so you can have a nice harvest. So let's see what we actually have incoming for Taurus. Stepping into your power, though, and you're building an empire here, Taurus. That's going to look different for everyone, but I see that's kind of where we're at collectively. As I say that, we actually get the Emperor for clarification, confirmation. What is incoming for Taurus? Wheel of Fortune with the 7 of Wands right off rip. So I do see a shift coming in. The wheels turning in Bull Gang's favor. And this is really the energy of holding your ground, standing your ground. Everybody's been getting the 7 of Wands lately as well. This is Mars in Leo. This is standing up for what you believe in, fighting for what you believe in, fighting for what is right, holding your ground, defending your place, drawing that line in the sand. As the wheel turns in your favor, this portal is opening up. That is going to bring opportunity to move further and closer, to move closer to your 10 of Cups, to move closer into union with whatever it is you're creating. I see some of you are like manifesting relationships or building a family. I see some of you are definitely working with business or projects or creativity or artwork. So just take it how it resonates, but it's like there's opportunity incoming to move closer to your happiness, to being fulfilled, move closer into union with what it is you're trying to create. probably seeing 1111, the divine just coming through, letting you know it's a portal. We're stepping through. Take care of yourself. Retreat. Stand your ground. Hold your ground at this time. What is the advice for Bull Gang? Where are we at on time? What's the advice? Fool. Temperance. Hangman in reverse with the 5 of Swords. So leaving some type of shady person or betrayal or some type of situation that didn't work behind in order to step into this new energy, this new world, this new adventure that is going to be more sure, more solid, more abundant, more stable. There's some overthinking or overanalyzing about moving in this new direction. When we move as our authentic self, especially in the very beginning, when we start breaking our programming and moving from the space of being our authentic self, a lot is going to fall out of your life, our lives. And for a while, it may seem a little bit lonely. But what I have realized through this is that the 3D reality takes a little bit of what we perceive to be time to adjust to our frequency. And so sometimes you're in that middle world as well, where it's like all of these people, relationship situations fell off, and then there is that in between time before things that are more aligned with where your frequency is currently at start coming in. And that's kind of what this feels like. That may not be exactly how it's manifesting for you, but it's like you had to leave a lot behind. I feel like some of you are still in that energy where you're kind of like moving away slowly away from this old version of you and these old friends, these old situations, jobs, careers, whatever, ideas, and you're switching into this new timeline. So I think Sun and Star coming through at the very beginning of your reading is a really good omen. Like Taurus, you're moving toward this beautiful energy, but patience is a virtue, and also pulling off into your own energy and transmuting some of that darkness into light and understanding and wisdom from the things that you have been through. So very much the energy of being in between worlds, and really sort of like pausing so we can root these downloads down into the 3D. So Hermit, 4 of Swords. Seeing fear around some type of decision or something you're creating. World, Empress, 9 of Cups. The world is yours, Taurus. Go for it. Let's go. 3 majors in your advice, though. Temperance, patience, Fool, trust, Hanged Man. Seeing things from that zoomed out view. Seeing things from the eyes of your spirit rather than the ego. To me, the Hanged Man is the realization, the experiential realization that your soul, that our souls, our higher selves, have brought us into and through every situation we've ever found ourselves in order to move closer and closer to Source, to unity consciousness, to enlightenment, Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, God, Source, universe, cosmos, cosmic consciousness, right? And so this does feel like a massive pivot point for you, Taurus. Be still and know. Be still and know. Let's grab some oracle cards for Taurus. I hope this message made sense for you, Taurus. There's a lot here. And I do feel that it's coming through in many, many different ways because everybody in the collective sees through a different lens and everybody has their own individual situations that are happening. But overall, we're switching timelines here. We're moving toward the light. We're taking what we've learned. We're turning that darkness into wisdom, into understanding. And we're getting ready to create. And it's not necessarily us that are creating anything. These seeds have been planted within our soul since before we came here. There's higher forces at play here. And one of the main messages that has been coming through, Fortune's Wheel, has been that hollow bone message about kind of stepping aside and letting, Jesus take the wheel, letting spirit do what it needs to do through us at this time for the highest benefit of all beings. The Fates, Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. The universe is your partner. So you have in the hand an El Moira back to back saying that the universe is your partner. The divine has your back here. But we have Drifter, I feel ultimately came out first, wants to be read. So let's read this Drifter. Number 14, Big 5, major shifts, major changes. The Drifter. And if you would like to pause the video, feel free to soak this energy in, to feel it. Open up to the downloads that you receive. Any visions? Do you hear anything, see anything, sense anything, feel anything psychically, emotionally? Drop it down in the comments. What does this Drifter card say to you, Taurus? The Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It is not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear to you as you leave port. Check this out. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you're destined to go. And I think I literally channeled that or said that earlier in the reading. So that's crazy. The divine always channels the cards that be coming out, but just huge confirmation that there is no map for where you're going. But be sure that you do have your compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the Drifter. Here, you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Your quote-unquote laziness is an underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without your having to search for it, by simply being instead of frantic doing. Even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver the news from the cosmos. The Drifter helps you find what you're looking for, even when you didn't think that you were seeking anything. It's crazy because it didn't hit me that this was the card until we got to that part, because today I didn't channel the vision of the card. Those words channeled through me. So it feels really like you are breaking programming, you're breaking conditioning, you're breaking the mold, you're breaking the matrix here, Taurus. And the divine is saying, continue following that compass. And it's very clear to me here from where I'm sitting, tapping into this energy. It's very clear to me to see that you are plugged directly into your compass, to your gut, to your intuition, to your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, the universe, the divine. You're wide open right now, and I feel like the divine is really working with you to guide you and help you create this new world. You're on a whole different frequency right now, Taurus, and I feel like the divine is going to be using you in a big way for the better, for the benefit of the collective. Some of you are building something that's going to bring so much good energy into this reality. Taurus, you are going to light this place up. Let's go. What's the message for Taurus? Where are we at on time? Show the world the real you. Work through your fears. What do you need to release? It's on the bottom. Spirit says a new romantic cycle begins. A new romantic cycle begins. Some of you may be manifesting love. We already said that. I see that see opportunities for that coming in as well if you're interested in that. Let's see, White Light Oracle. Let's grab a card from here as well. And we'll grab one from Ma. Oboidir, probably butchering that. You also have Spirit Owl of 852 hertz and Pearl of Shadro. But I want to read this one because it seemed to... Shaktipat of the Seahorse. Dang, you guys, it feels like some of you are having like a crown or third eye chakra activation, especially with this High Priestess out here a bunch. Maybe some of you are having a spontaneous awakening. I know that's not for everyone. Or maybe it is. Them solar flares going ham at this time. But let's see. We're going to read this, number 3. Do not turn away from your path, nor from what you know in your heart to be true. No matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you. Trust your gut. Trust your spirit. You are safe and protected by spirit. You are spiritually empowered with all you need to manifest your authentic soul path. You have what it takes to connect with the light and live that connection in practical ways, which contribute positive energy to our human collective. Sheesh. Flat out. Bull gang. Oboidir is the Latin basis for the word obedience. Far from conforming to authority, the original meaning was to listen, to hear, and not to turn away. The oracle of Oboidir, that's a wild word, y'all. This book here. It's about becoming a sacred rebel, giving up faith in the ways of the world and embracing the ways of the spirit unconditionally. That means refusing to torture yourself with horror stories that society and your own mind conjure up from time to time. The guidance is encouraging you to connect through your heart with the spiritual light, wisdom, and guidance within. The oracle asks you to believe in the power of spirit to show you the way through all of your troubles. This is a message from our loving universe to you. You will feel it in your own heart. You may consider yourself to be feisty, independent, strong person rather than one who is docile and surrendered in spirit. A vibrant and powerful personality may feel initial resistance or confusion when asked to become soft to the ways of spirit. Yet this sort of obedience is not about giving away your power or becoming someone you're not. When we are receptive to spirit, we become more unique, not less. And I feel like that explains the energetic tightness I feel a lot of times when I'm speaking of surrender or bowing our heads. I can feel the tightness of the collective ego. Like, I'm not bowing to shit, right? But it really isn't about just like this says, bowing down and becoming docile. It's about getting out of our God self's way. It's about getting out of God's way. All possibilities. This guidance is encouraging you to connect through your heart to the spiritual light, wisdom, and guidance within. The oracle asks you to believe in the power of spirit. Okay, you may consider blah, blah, blah. When we are receptive to spirit, we become more unique, not less. This oracle asks us to get out of our own way. Often, we make things more difficult for ourselves when our intentions are good. This is because we see things from a limited or partial perspective. This doesn't mean we should refuse to act at all. It just means that as we practice sensing and following spirit by tuning into the heart, we will act from a more centered and wisely guided place. Our actions will be more likely to hit the mark. When we flow with the greater wisdom of life, far-reaching positive consequences awaken. Recognizing that spirit is wiser than your own personal opinion is the prelude to your awakening. Recognizing that spirit is wiser than your own personal opinion is the prelude to true awakening. The more awakened we are, the more genuine benefit for all beings can unfold through our endeavors. To be clear, the guidance of this oracle is not to hand over your power, nor to seek out spirit to tell you what to do. It's always up to you to exercise your free will and live your life as you choose. Sometimes the responsibility behind such freedom might seem too much, but this is our task as human beings, to own our freedom and exercise it with wisdom and delight. When you trust your courage more than your doubt, you'll be ready to listen to spirit and act on what you perceive. You'll be capable, willing, and ready to live as a light on this earth. You're also encouraged to ditch the drug of doubt. Doubt undermines your confidence and sends you on a mission to gain approval before making every decision. Approval can become the hit that alleviates doubt temporarily, but it prevents you from building the strength you need to listen to your own spiritual knowing. You have it within you to be spiritually sovereign. This oracle asks you to recognize your inner potential and to practice trusting yourself and your capacity to respond to life's unpredictable happenings with soul-honoring integrity. Healing process. Place a hand at your heart and connect consciously to your breath as it flows in and out. Feel that you are grounded, present, and ready to speak from your heart. When you're ready, say the following invocation and healing prayer aloud. I call upon the white light of spiritual grace, divine love, and soul healing. Please help me tune in to clear guidance in all areas of concern in my life. I choose to trust in the unfolding of a higher loving plan in my life, the divine timing of that plan, and my own capacity to respond and act with wisdom. I recognize that I am blessed, empowered, and protected as I fulfill my side of my divine soul contract with the universe. I have the courage to continue. I have the wisdom to embrace the inner light of my heart, helping, healing, and guiding me with grace. I have every right to be confident in myself and trusting of spirit. Place your hands in prayer and let your mind and heart relax. You may wish to close your eyes and intend that a loving light of spirit is around you and within you. Especially notice the top of your head relaxing in the presence of spirit. Ground yourself again into the present moment with a deep breath in and out. You have completed this healing process. So I like to read those just in case y'all feel guided to connect with the practice, and there's some really cool ones in here. You guys be surprised at the power of your mind and visualization. First Hermetic principle, all is mind. Really think about that for a second. All is mind. The mind is the most powerful tool that we have, family. Belief, faith is a very, very powerful energy. Don't underestimate it. Family, let's grab a message from Ma before we tap out. But again, Bull Gang, I want to say thank you. It's really gloomy and rainy and cloudy and snowy and blah over here today, so I apologize if my energy is a little bit blah. But, you know, I usually feel like the weather feels, and it's been like gray here in Detroit and Michigan for a few weeks. The sun came out a couple days, and it was beautiful and nice and gave us some much needed energy, but we're right back to where we were, so we almost there. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created, and if you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you're at to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. We have Kapali. Tune in to the spiritual power within you. It's beyond what society understands and can offer you. It will nourish, protect, inspire, and guide you through any troubles. If your path is diverging from your original plans or it's out of sync with those around you, trust in what is happening and know that you are within Kali's care. All of your whole message, like, go inside, sit your ass down, Taurus, go inside, meditate, chill, take care of yourself, self-love, self-care, hydration, meditation, sleep. Chaos will give way with Blue Tara. Chaos will give way to the higher order of love, so let there be peace in your heart. As Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing toward the future, she sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny that is now unfolding before you. Damn, I didn't notice how dark the camera got either, Taurus, so I hope y'all can see me. I hope y'all can hear me well. I hope y'all heard this message and were able to take something from it. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will, our intention, our visualization, our imagination to draw in this divine white light, this cosmic energy, this prana. Picture it as white or gold light filling your body, filling your aura. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, watching any doubt, any anxiety, any sadness, any fear, any negativity, any anger, any blockages or lower frequencies, regardless of what they may be. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray, smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that into this wisdom, light, love, understanding. So first things first, Bull Gang, let's take a deep full breath out, clean, clear, empty your lungs, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it, squeeze, Mulabanda, lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down, lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And that shit go. Let it go. Bull Gang, I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all even more. I hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits. Hope you beautiful beings have a blessed rest of your day, and I will catch y'all on the next one.